white
Whoop.
boxes. I'm not wearing a hoodie.
Yes, exactly that.
Look, when you wear a hoodie all day, you forget when you take one off that you're no longer a marsupial.
I have bad news.
Don't take my dream away. I want to be one so bad. Why can't I be an Australian?
I mean, they're not marsupials either.
No, but there were all
you
the
just implied that
except
Australians
live.
are all marsupials.
Sexuality or something.
With the exception of the American possum, all marsupials are
I identify as a man.
I Australia or the islands surrounding it.
So it's
Did you
kind
say
of
I
like
identify as a marsupial?
Well, so like that's a weird like a sexuality. It's like, yeah, I identify as a man. Oh, I identify as a woman. I identify as an Australian.
that's not sexuality, but okay.
Yeah.
I did get better
so
tips
dumb.
the day that I spoke with an Australian accent at Domino's, so
Well, of course
that
you
was
did.
the thing. It did work.
You also
People
like
also-
almost picked up a like got a girl's number because they thought
I know. I was like, damn, why didn't I just go with that? There's those days where it's like, I could just do this. The only people who would know are my friends, and they'd call me out on it, but I don't care. I could just be this all the time. It would be the best though, is if I was just meeting new people, and then I just like came to hang out with you guys, and you're like, Dave, why the fuck are you talking like that? I'd be like, shut up.
They'd be like, that's
Well,
so
reminds me-
rude, man.
reminds me
Yeah.
of
Why
like,
are your friends so mean to you?
it's like the one time
Fucking poser. That's why.
Yeah, you would 1000% call me out on it, and I 1000% would deserve to be called out on it. That is the more important thing. I could not complain in the slightest. It's like, yeah, totally deserve that shit. All the way.
Good eye, mate.
pow pow.
Uh,
Okay, listen, chair. You gotta stop squeaking.
No. I do what I want because I'm a chair.
Give
you
him
don't
the
know
chair.
You don't know anything about those struggles, right, Patrick?
I can't get it to do it. Oh, there it goes. But you guys can't hear it anyway.
No, I thought I heard something that time.
I don't need to do anything. He was being an absolute bastard earlier. It was just like, I hate it so much. And you get some like WD-40 or whatever and hose this bitch down again.
Yeah.
Why?
Speaking of hoses and bitches,
The squeaking
no,
is annoying.
No, not that. Sorry. I was looking at marsupials because we were talking about them, but also, did you know that Europeans brought moose to New Zealand? And that's why I said, why?
That is a great question.
Why
because
would
that's the
you bring
first thing I
moose to
thought.
New Zealand?
how is my second question?
Right.
I put it
Yes,
in a
followed
boat.
closely by how.
Yeah, they put it in a boat that had nothing else but those moose in it, and they just pushed it that way.
They must have worded it something.
No, that's definitely not how they did it, but man, that would be real
Oh,
funny.
okay. All right.
There's a law
Maybe-
in Alaska about pushing moose out of helicopters, and that's one of those other, or maybe it's planes. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's planes. It's one of those things. It's the same kind of thought. It's just like it's just a bombing run over New Zealand. You just push the moose out the plane.
But no, maybe legitimately it was like, let's get these monsters outside of our country. And, because it's England.
Or I don't know.
Or the Kiwis were like, we want a zoo.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know,
maybe.
sure.
And it was 1900 and 1910 were the years that moose were introduced into New Zealand.
Oh, then I have no idea.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
yeah,
either,
that's
man.
not that. That's a good
Reminds
question.
me of, oh gosh, I forgot why, but during like the 70s in Japan, they started importing raccoons as pets, American raccoons,
Oh, no.
and subsequently like just released them off into the wild, and they're an epidemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what happens.
Ooh. New
And now
Zealand
you've
have
learned-
several species of bat that are native to the island. That's
And now
cool.
you've learned something tonight, chat,
You've,
Yeah.
and future YouTube.
you've learned many things of which I've already forgotten.
What I was looking up is I know there are wallabies who live in New Zealand, but I was trying to find out if there were
Bless
any
you.
other marsupials who live in New Zealand besides wallabies.
Listen,
I like wallabies. They're
Yeah,
like tiny
freaking-
kangaroos.
I was thinking of Sensei Sensu.
I'm gonna be right back. No, I got that licorice, the stuff from the Australian. Like,
wait, you did?
yeah, there's some in the cabinet, and I forgot about it until I said the word wallaby because it's.
Is that what's in that big
But
white
share
container?
though.
No, it's not in that big white container.
Oh.
The big white container is protein powder. I don't think you would like that if you just stick your hand in
Save
it.
me like 2. I want like 2.
I will. I've only eaten like 9. I was about to say like 6. 3 servings. I've had 3 servings. A serving is 3 pieces. And I was
But
like,
I've been
I
doing
ate 3
fistfuls of the powder because I thought it was licorice.
servings.
What's gonna
Licorice
happen to me?
powder.
That licorice is like the best licorice.
I got some bad
That's
news
pretty
for you,
dope.
Panda. You're gonna have some real hard poops, my dude.
Oh, no.
So much.
Is it also bad I've
protein.
eaten nothing but life cereal for 3 days?
God.
I mean,
Look,
probably,
Life
yeah.
Cereal at least,
No.
has.
I think you'll just
Whole
die.
grains in it?
If you eat nothing but life cereal, you'll probably just die because you
No,
can't.
But
pass
it's
that.
life.
It's
I
life.
know, I was
It
gonna
can't,
say
you
it's
can't
good.
die. It's literal life.
And it's cinnamon
Killed
life,
him
so
life.
it's...
Smoke it.
That's depressing. No, I mean like the cereal. You know, it's like Chex Mix but flat. Oh, weird. Like it stabbed him?
Flat is like the best description of life, except for how it tastes, because it is like
So how-
1,000 times better than Chex Mix.
It's way better.
Welcome to hell. What'd you do? I beat a guy to death with a board game. Oh, which one? Life.
Life.
Ooh, that's a terrible game. Why'd you play?
You got to go to
it?
the irony section. Gosh.
Like we specifically built that layer of hell after a certain point.
I had the conversation. I had to have the conversation today with somebody about Monopoly being a dog shit game, and they were like, "Fuck you, Monopoly's fun." I was like, "How drunk are you when you play Monopoly?" And it was like, I was like, "Cause then it's fun, dude. I get it. When the math doesn't matter and nobody knows whose turn it is, it's great."
Maybe that's why I hate it. Since I've never been drunk.
Yeah, me either. The only time I ever played Monopoly, I don't think I've played Monopoly as an adult because I think I had enough terrible experiences with it as a child that I was like, "This game is shit. I don't want to do it."
It's so shit. It's
So
so
bad.
shit. Oh,
Once
I
I
guess we
found
could go
out there were
face live
good
too.
board
since
games,
we're-
I
yeah.
never played
It's about
those
15 minutes in.
Yeah.
Never played what?
I never played Monopoly again. Like,
Good.
Oh.
the second I was introduced to a good board game, I was like, I ain't doing that again.
We're
I
face
had-
live. My camera's crooked.
Oh, no.
That's fine.
Hi, Face Live. I had a Star Wars version of Monopoly for the PC. And I played the crap out of that, but that's because I didn't really have many PC games.
I want to say I had a Star Wars Episode 2 based version. It might have been Episode 1. It might have been Phantom Menace, but I think it was Episode 2. Because it had a battle droid, little dude you could carry around. It had some other stuff as the like pieces. And that was cool for the novelty factor of it and being Star Wars. And I was 11 or whatever.
Oh,
when that
Ellie,
movie
I
came out.
love Clue.
Oh, Clue is
One of my
Clue is-
favorites.
I think Clue is.
Go ahead.
It is better than Monopoly, but I don't know. I wouldn't call it good. It's okay.
I was gonna say
Clue is
Clue is a great game for kids. Clue
It's
is
a much
really
better
fun to
movie than
play
this game.
with. Oh yeah, dude, the movie's amazing. Tim
Yes.
Curry's great.
I
Anyways,
love that movie so much.
Clue is a really fun game to play with kids. Is what I was gonna say, but I think when you play with a group of adults, Clue is lacking in the game. But the interaction between each of you is what makes Clue fun.
And yeah, granted, you could say that for a lot of board games that are
But
At
not
least
Monopoly because
okay.
everybody wants to fight at the end of Monopoly.
again at least okay. Whereas Monopoly's like it's like below bad into dog shit.
Yeah,
Like, Risk is
Wants to
bad.
Fight at the end of the game.
Right?
Hey,
Monopoly's
Risk
dog
Legacy
shit.
is cool. Risk
Yeah, but that's
Legacy
not
is dope.
regular
No,
Risk.
it's
That is
not
Risk
regular
Legacy.
Risk.
That's different.
Risk Legacy is cool. So is Pandemic Legacy. Ooh.
Yeah, but also regular
You know
Pandemic is also
what?
great.
If we can do
The game, not the actual event
Yeah,
that we
yeah, the
no,
game.
no, no,
Yeah,
no,
no.
no,
living
the game Pandemic Rift. No, I was gonna say if I'm gonna see if there's a TTRPG mod for one of those legacy games, and we could do that on off weeks, or we could do another stream for our other stream. We could, since we have a reliable group of people who meet up, actually complete a legacy game because I think
could.
I've never actually finished a legacy board game.
We could
We
legit.
get like 5 sessions in, and then it falls apart.
I'm pretty sure there's like for like tabletop simulator. There's you can get some
I'm gonna open Steam
legacy
right
games and
now.
stuff.
I'm gonna open Steam right now and check the workshop
I
because I
do
don't
have
Aw, I'm sorry,
Cluedo.
Ellie.
I do have Cluedo on Steam, which I have played with a couple of our
Yeah,
people.
Pluto being just
A average
Clue, but
beer.
British.
Yeah. because reasons.
Which puzzles are grid logic puzzles?
I don't know. Somebody want to race me
probably-
Sudoku puzzles though?
No.
Fair.
I probably know what they are, but like, I just don't know them by name.
I mean, the first thing that comes in my head is like that Tell Symphonia, the Darkness Temple.
Are they just-
Like before you enter in
Is it
completely.
like the ice cave in the Pokemon game that takes a long time when you're a kid, and then when you're an adult, it's super easy?
I could see
You have
that
to push
being
the boulders.
I could see that
Oh.
being a grid logic puzzle, but Ellie says she thinks it's just logic puzzles.
That's
they-
like a
they-
broad category of puzzle. That
Mhm.
is a logic
They
puzzle.
do have Risk Legacy, and I'm adding it to my TTS
See, I thought-
so we can play sometime.
I thought puzzles were just logic by default
No.
because they're called
Not
puzzles.
not necessarily, because
Ooh, they also have Hand in Legacy Season 1. Sorry. keep
logic has a definition of what it is. Like, not all things that make sense are necessarily logical.
Well, yeah, logic is technically math anyways. Like, it is like if you take a logic class or whatever, it is literally math, but also like there is part of the definition of logic that makes it explains why it is numbers.
With the grids,
Ellie says
that you
oh, yeah.
narrow down information based on clues. That still seems broad to me, but it sounds fun. We're 20 minutes after, so we should
Oh my
probably-
god!
we
I
should
should
probably
do
go
the
ahead and get
recap.
going. I think Dave, you were going to do
we
it today.
Could sure. Let's see. So I will close Steam now and focus because that is for another time. It is setting up for the future.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let me get to the part.
Look who's
All
in the
right.
future.
So let's see. We meet the Dorat Acquisitions team, which is introduced to us by Lamal Dorat and his. I don't want to say smug because he's not smug, but he's too friendly. What's this guy's angle level of attitude, right? And the same I assure could be said for Eli, since I'm also incredibly friendly. But whatever, I don't trust him. Anyways, so we got Ravjik. How do you say his name?
Ravjik.
Is Ravjik okay?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't know if the J was a J sound because sometimes they're not. So Ravjik, who was raised by bears, Kledig, which is she is a regular Ulus woman according to her. She also happens to be an expert marketer. And Doroza, who they didn't really make any good jokes about. Yeah. We also again get to meet our competition for this, like the sponsorship from Clint Markham, which is Vistab, Bradulet, and Yellow. And that's a J that doesn't sound like a J. That's why I had to check for Ravjik because J's are weird. Anyways, and J's are weird. I don't know. We're gonna do an
J's are
expedition.
weird.
I know,
Dave.
man. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna tell a very, very, very short story. My boss Trey had a thing where he's like, I need to videotape you saying one dumb weird thing like that a day and just put it on Instagram all the time because I say one of those at least every day. He's like, I just need to be rolling. So anyways, let's go. So we're gonna do an expedition of the spear competition to determine who gets to be the sponsor team. How it kind of breaks down, it's going to be 2-on-2. There's the third person who's like the ringside manager person, and I'm that person for our team, and we can give like pep talks to help give people 10 HP. We can also analyze the other team's movements. We can try and use shady, slightly underhanded tactics possibly to influence it. But the basic rule is no incanting spells. So like I used my like natural ability, the shadow thing, to kind of cloak our players because it doesn't cause me to incant a spell because it's just a spell like ability. So that was something I used for an example. But anyway, so we have this thing where I'm checking out the other team, trying to figure out what they've got. I can find out that like Vistab has the combat expertise fee, and he's got something that amplifies his ability to be defensive, but he can't move much. So I tell Sam, like, hey man, make him move before you try and hit him. Because then I also am able to find out like his AC is 22. So if you make him move, it can make it go down. And then it gives Sam's bonuses on his attacks against Vistab for the entire round. I found out that Yalo has power attack. And let them know like, hey, don't be in the way of that. And we kind of find out too that they don't have combat reflexes. So if you get them to do their one special action, like a parry, then they're not going to be able to attack of opportunity. So you can move around and do other things, right? So the fight goes on. It's pretty intense. It's a couple rounds, but the first round kind of ends. Nobody's really super worse for wear. Some big hits happen, but not a ton. Get back in there after some semi-decent pep talks. The other guy on the other team was really trying to pump up Yellow because Yellow took a beating. That was the only person who really took damage. And so pretty early on in the next round, Yellow gets downed. But Sam gets downed as well, but then I'm able to pep talk him back up to 1, basically. And then Vastav ends up getting knocked prone. And when he tries to stand, he gets KO'd from the attack of opportunity from standing up. And then Yellow is able to stand up from the pep talk, but yields. So we win. And recap short, because it was just a fight. It was a lot of fun, though. It was super entertaining. That's basically it.
Anyone else want to add anything?
Got super salty at the critical that happened the last time, but it wasn't a critical. But you did get a little salty about that.
It was a little salty.
Oh, Ellie says the golf ball guy.
He didn't die, okay? He is alive.
Oh my gosh.
Braudelet is alive because these are very less lethal weapons. My fidget died, though.
Oh no! Wait, your fidget can die?
It broke.
Oh, okay, that kind of die. Yeah.
I over-fidgeted it.
I don't have a mic, buddy. Where's my Squirtle? There's a Squirtle in here.
Ellie says golf ball wishes he was dead.
Oh.
You don't know that, Ellie.
He's just disappointed that he lost a fight, okay?
We would be too.
He did get brained pretty hard. Like.
Alright. There we go. We got a Squirtle as a microphone, buddy. He's a keychain.
Yay, Squirtle. But otherwise, no. I'm pretty sure our good old boss did a very succinctness. I'm gonna say a different word. Good recap.
It's a very succinct recap.
Thank you.
I knew I have trouble with it too.
You're gonna say succinct? Or, I don't know what word you were trying to say, so I was trying to figure
I've got a sink in my pocket.
Is it sus?
It's a sus.
Sounds a little sus.
Sussy sink.
It's a sus sink. It sure is. At least
before this goes down the drain,
it always gets clogged up.
All right.
Yeah.
But yes, you guys were able to claim victory in that first bout over the other little team there. You guys ended up helping up. You helped Braudelet up, and they were all a little disappointed that they lost that one. And you notice they kind of gather back over where they are, like kind of limping and definitely feeling those wounds, even though you know they're going to disappear in about 5 minutes from these special wasters. You still feel it. It's not. They feel real for now. You can tell they're really wearing that damage.
So is Sam.
If you guys want to try to kind of assess their condition at this point, you can. If you want to roll sense motive checks.
Why not? Find it.
Is this damage going to wear off normally before we start again, or is there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be gone in 5 minutes.
They hurt. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, you just see they're kind of like trying to. You can see that they're trying to they're not treating these like their normal wounds because they know that they're not gonna make them worse by standing and moving. So they're trying to oh no, they're not real and stand tall, but the pain is definitely there. That's about all you get, Lamia. Either the other two of you examining.
I'm not trained in it, but I'll do it to see if I roll better than her.
Yeah.
You definitely will.
Gordon wouldn't say it's now a die.
Okay. That's a 17.
17. So, yeah, Sam, you actually... I'm not trained, but...
Well, here's the fun thing. If I rolled a 1, it would have been the same score. So that's why I...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, could have been. I want to find a snake.
No, you actually see them over there. They look a little bit, for lack of they're beaten down. They look a little disheartened. Like you might have probably expected that these guys, they're competitive. They're really in this, right? You might be expecting them to be getting kind of riled up and like maybe a little pissed off even because now they're hurting and they lost. They want to get that back. But you're not really seeing a lot of fire over there. Clint, from the kind of south end of this area, is just you can see he's kind of talking with all the people who are over there, and he says, "Yeah, well, I mean, I was going to judge the fight in their direction anyway, given how well they was doing, but that yield took all the judgment out of it. So, yeah, 1-0. See, they're all actually mostly paying attention to the other team, and he kind of lowers his voice and he says he's like still kind of talking to everybody else. You get a couple like thumbs up and some people clapping, like giving you like, "Hey, yeah, good job," kind of stuff from over there, but no one like comes over to talk to you or anything at the moment. In that 5-minute period, do you guys have any kind of discussion or anything you do?
Just for my understanding, we are doing a fight again with them against them, right?
That was the plan.
Okay, yeah.
Supposed to be best 2 out of 3, yeah.
Okay. And yeah, I can erase the non-lethal for now.
Technically, it disappears at the end of the 5-minute period.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, Eli, think we're doing okay?
I mean, we won. It's a step in the right direction. So, unless they come out here looking drastically different, I think we're on track. I mean, it's not like I know heaps about them, but we know, the stab there is kind of slow. Unless he like really tries to do something different than that super defensive posture, we just keep moving around him, right?
Right.
And then I think Yellow over there hits really hard, has decent like ability to, do the parry and is very skillful, but I think just overwhelm, brute force, something you're good at, something Sam's pretty good at, just hit hard. Looks like it worked. Unless they come out here vastly different, style, vastly different idea, I think we stick to the same game plan.
Okay.
Should I stick to the melee, or should I try and sling a few arrows this next round?
Well, the melee helped with, when we were able to team up on one person at a time.
Well, the only reason saying if this does go to a decision, it kind of shows that, hey, I can also do other things.
Never leave it in the hands of the judges. Also,
yeah.
You have a good point there to start out maybe from range, try and give them a different look, because we know that Yellow can parry. Can Yellow block an arrow?
It's a good question.
And it's a good question.
If she can, now we know.
And also, yikes. But
yeah,
right.
I mean, I'm good at blocking arrows with my body.
I don't think that qualifies. You know what? Yeah, let's go with it. You do you, mate.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be heaps different unless they just have a completely different fighting style to pull out of their pocket.
Heaps have horns.
All right.
I mean,
anything else?
Not the animal. No. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna cut it right there.
Did you bring up what you noticed, Sam? Or should we just move on?
What, that they're not looking too good? Like
they look demotivated.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe if we put on a strong face here at the beginning, we can really defeat them in the mind before we defeat them in the physical stance, because they're not looking too proud over there.
Okay. Well, I mean,
How do
we
we
get
do
out there
that?
and we just demoralize them with, focusing down one person. I think maybe is the best bet, right? We take one of them out, the other one's going to be like, I can't do this by myself.
If you glance over, you do see that they are kind of looking over at you guys. You can see, oh fucking hell! Hold on. Stop. Here we go. I gotta bring that back up. I accidentally closed my fucking sheet because I was giggling.
Oh no!
I was giggling because she says, "How do we do that?" I was like, "Let's get naked and fight."
I
Yeah,
was
that would
filtering out
demoralize them.
stupid answers. in my
Yeah,
Oh,
head.
you
that was
robbed
the
me
first
now.
thing that came into my head. Let's get naked and fight him. That's really going to demoralize.
Nobody wants to fight a naked guy.
Nope. We don't even need this
Whip
armor.
your dick out and be like, I'm planning to die today. What are your plans?
So dumb. I love it.
Anyway,
We'll be wrestling.
so it's oh god damn it. Brain.
Someone
I need
looks
my brain
over
to work.
and sees.
It's Vistab was the armor guy and I kept calling him Bradlett. But Bradlett is their coach.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that he's kind of looking over a lot, and you can see he's trying to he's still pep talking, essentially. You kind of just see him pantomiming a little, and he's like kind of motioning at you guys. You can tell he's paying attention to you. Still.
You want to 1, 2, 3 team or something?
I did have a question. Did what's her name again? Kazmira get a chance to talk to you?
See you both.
You guys remind me. I think she did. Well, she kind of.
I mean,
did.
she kind of did, and then
Yeah.
her dad came
Her dad
in
intercepted her.
and was like, nah.
Now, what's this I heard about meeting you for the first time?
That's a shame. Well, I maybe she'll talk to us a little after, but she had a proposition for her team to go into the tournament while we explored the. Who's that pretty lady? Sorry. I was scrolling down.
Oh.
What?
The chat can't even see that.
No,
Oh.
but I can.
Okay, right there. I see what you're talking about.
Okay. Pretty lady, where?
That's basically what your fucking reaction was. Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway,
That's Casimir.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought she had a. No, that's right. It's her other sister has the shaved head.
Yeah.
Anyway, she had a proposition of her team going in and doing the tournament while we, happen to, explore the missing people and such like that as a possibility instead. But
Well, when are they fighting?
Well, no, I mean, just look, we can do both. And if we can't do both, then we'll figure it out. But I'm pretty sure we can do both.
Both.
Both is good. As a wise man once said, "Por qué no las dos?" That's really hard to do in this accent.
Yes, yeah.
okay. She still might want to talk though.
I'm sure she will. I'll just tell her nah. Which is, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that was Lamia's question.
You see the other team, they kind of straighten up, and they seem to look a little bit more into this now.
Cool. So do we want a 1, 2, 3 team this thing?
Your wounds are starting to not hurt as much anymore.
Or I don't know, I don't have a cheer ready to go.
Well,
Maybe that's something
maybe
we
we
should
can
work
just-
on for the actual event. We need a cheer.
Maybe we can fist pump the air and say Alduins or something like that. I don't know.
Nah, it just doesn't roll off the tongue good.
I mean,
but,
it rolled off my tongue.
We could be the Gophers.
Gophers.
Yeah.
No. Explain. Real quick.
Yeah.
Just explain. Explain.
Well,
I got nothing.
And reminiscent to the job where we had to go get the sword, we had to go for the sword. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? That makes sense. You go for this, you go for that, you go for these, you go for those. I get it now. I get it now.
I don't
Explain.
think we should yell that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna hard pass. Not a bad idea though. However, I think we just go with team right now. We workshop it later.
You could be the Hawks. Okay. You got a Hawk mascot. You could be your Hawks.
We're not.
You can say these are my Hawks.
We're not a primary school. A group of primary school kids playing rugby. Okay. Let's just do 1, 2, 3 team.
Okay.
That's time for that next round.
Okay. Ready? I'm gonna count it down. If you don't say team, and be pissed. I'm looking at you, Panda. Anyways.
Oh, it's so tempting.
All right. 1, 2, 3, team. Like that. Yeah, she's like, I knew she would be. Sam, get out there. Anyways, just like.
So you guys file out.
Yeah.
I'd like to intimidate them with our inability to be on the same page.
I was gonna give you a check, but it took so goddamn long. They're already like, nah, we can do this. Your cheer's late. It's fine.
That's us for us.
Very on brand.
The non-lethal gun yet, or is it?
It is gone now. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Did all those seeds I planted
sponsored.
before this fight?
This is really good.
No,
It's mimosa flavored, which I feel like is just orange juice flavored with carbonation.
Day drinking.
Yeah, right. But without the drinking part. I mean, I'm drinking it without the alcohol part.
Patrick, did all those acorns I plant grow into trees so that we're now in a forest?
I don't remember you doing that.
You need to.
It takes years. So.
Yeah. You just need to see if you can get Ginger to make you a shorse garden of trees, which is just that if you feed her things and she poops the seeds out, they grow into plants.
I know horses can eat acorns. I don't know about sheep, but yeah.
Going for the intimidate check, I see.
So yeah, so you guys go out to your positions, and this time, pretty much as soon as you all get out there, start. That big shower of sparks explodes in the center, and there's just like that sudden go. There's not a countdown, nothing. So go ahead and select your minis and roll initiative. There will be flat-footed at the beginning of combat if you don't go before your opponents. So just be ready. It doesn't matter for the countries, obviously.
Oh, that's why.
Well, good, because I rolled a 5.
Sorry, I forgot I was painting earlier. And,
I was wondering, like, why the hell do you look like a long tongue right now?
Yeah. Did I accidentally? Good lord, me. Okay, I accidentally closed my character sheet when I was trying to select this.
To move you and get rid of all that painting.
Moo?
Christ.
Moo you. It's a moo point, like a cow's opinion. They don't matter.
Oh, gosh.
This is a Friends reference.
Select your mini and roll initiative.
Hey.
Ellie is the best cheerleader.
22.
I believe his dex is better than mine.
It's not dex, it's initiative bonus.
It should be
then
4.
minus 6.
Yeah, so yours is better.
Boop, boop, boop. There we go.
I don't even know who I just put. There we go. Well, at least we're here.
Let's put these doubles, like, as well. It's a really interesting average we rolled. Like,
Yeah, these are kind of... Anyway.
Yeah.
Shower of Sparks says start in the center, and the second bout is on. Lamia, You're ready for it this time.
Yep, Lamia's gonna go ahead and you know what? Just to be, is that enough? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just charge.
Okay.
Well, bam. Okay, and that's a -2 to my AC, but a +2 to the roll, which will be a minus. Will only be a +1 because of my masterwork halberd thing.
Yeah, got offset for that.
Okay. +1, and I'm gonna do Furious Focus because she doesn't have any bonuses against it. Oh wait, let me double check what the modifier is on that because I don't. Math is hard. 6. Okay. So 1 and 6.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit.
Yay! Get to roll a D4.
This not muted.
That is a total of 18 points of damage. Ouch.
And I am done.
She's still up. And Sam.
I'm saying.
Your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna move over yonder towards. Are there ring outs in this? Did they explain that?
I mean, yeah, you're not allowed to get out of the arena.
Okay. I mean,
So
if
just
I'm
so you
pushed
know.
out of the, like.
It would be pretty tough, but it would be bad for you.
Okay.
Because this is actually it's like there's a drop, so there's like small walls.
Well, I won't go that close.
It would be someone would have to like lift you up and toss you out, right?
I'm gonna move.
Can you imagine somebody
Just
getting
so you know.
tossed out of the octagon like in a UFC fight? That would be.
I think it
absolutely
happened once.
I think it did happen once, but
Just so I know.
Just so you know, if you're planning on shooting arrows,
Mhm.
this character is engaged in melee combat. So unless you have precise shot, you're gonna take a -4 to that.
Mhm.
And the stab over here is gonna have soft cover because you've got 2 people between you and him. So gives him a bonus to his AC.
Oh.
Yeah, just remember, if you're shooting through any kind of targets or anything like that, whoever you're shooting at is going to have soft cover. And if they're engaged in melee, if you don't have the right feet, you're going to take a -4.
and you're not Ketsuku, you don't get to just ignore all forms of cover.
Yeah. I miss doing that.
I remember we just
range and ignore.
you were just like, I'm gonna just
God,
shoot through my allies all the time. It doesn't matter.
So good.
Ellie, I have to say this. Ellie said, "Let's not wink. Actually, murder anybody. Wink."
We will get there. Okay, you will have your blood.
I was gonna say, can we
Shits and
rename
giggles
Ellie
for
to
now.
Bloodthirsty? Because I mean,
I'll shoot an
I
arrow.
wish I could. No,
At Yellow.
wait, I have
You said you're gonna
unlimited
shoot at
power in the
Yellow?
Discord.
Yeah. And you said a -4 to that?
-4. Yeah, because basically, so you don't hit your ally,
Mhm.
because they're not just like standing there, you know. You shoot an arrow at her. Definitely does not hit with a 6. A 10 wouldn't hit either, though. So, yeah.
What did I roll on that?
A
4?
4. Yeah. That's still not bad chances.
Yeah. But
overall,
wouldn't have hit if I didn't if it was a negative anyway. So
yeah. Just take the shot at her. You're just a little bit off target because you're kind of overcorrecting because you really don't want to shoot Lamia. And that makes it Yellow's turn. He's going to. Still using the spear, of course. And you're a little bit harder to hit.
sorry, I realize all the all caps now.
Yeah.
That's best it's got. So yeah, she's gonna stay put. She takes a slightly more defensive stance. She's going to thrust the spear at you, Lamia.
Mm-hmm.
This being not great.
Still has a better chance.
Nope, didn't roll enough. Yeah, you can tell she's being a lot more tentative and trying to find like the gaps in your armor and stuff. It's just a lot harder when she's not being as aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is Brodelet. He is going to
Almost got a coffee.
Let's
Sad.
try here.
Dang, that was quick.
Need bigger cups.
Yes, the cups are the problem.
Meanwhile, like, yeah, well, it's already a large cup.
No, it's the cups who are wrong. Sorry, I just thought of
Cups who are
the
wrong.
Seymour. Yeah, the
Is it
Seymour
me?
Skinner
Am I drinking
bit.
too much coffee? No, it's the cups that are wrong.
cups that are wrong. Exactly. I had that same thought because I was about to be like, I'm almost done with this energy drink. I wish these cans were bigger. I don't need
That is
bigger
a smaller
cans,
can,
guys. It is a smaller can, but I don't need bigger cans.
It's one of those 40 Mike cans.
It is. It's only it's 12 fluid ounces. So it's the same size as like a can of soda. It's just long boy can, and it doesn't fit in my awesome Fire for Effect koozie that I got from work.
Bradalette starts shouting. He's kind of pointing at you, Lamia, and he's just yelling stuff. He's like, she's off her game. We can take her. Get in there. She doesn't know what she's doing. Our strategy's gonna work. He's actually doing an intimidate against you, Lamia.
Oh, okay.
Is what this is gonna pan out as.
All right.
So he's trying to demoralize you.
It's entirely possible.
Unfortunately, it's stupidly easy in Pathfinder. The DC of that is going to be 10 plus your hit dice plus your wisdom modifier. So your hit dice, of course, is your level. So that's 10 plus 4. What's your wisdom bonus?
None.
DC 14.
Yep.
Okay. He doesn't have like a fantastic check to this or anything, but...
It's still 100% possible.
Okay.
Yep.
So you are demoralized. You're trying to like figure out what fucking weird secret plan he came up with, and so you're a little bit off, taken aback.
Let's see, demoralize. Is that a thing on there?
Yeah.
No, it is not. So I need to actually.
It is effectively
look
the
it
same
up.
as shaken. It is mechanically the
Okay.
same as shaken.
Then I will put shaken on there.
So you're saying I can demoralize people?
Yes, you can. It's a standard action to do an intimidate check to
that
try to
was-
demoralize them.
I did not mean for my laugh to be that maniacal.
Really?
I
Sure
didn't.
you
That was
didn't.
completely unintended.
So you're going to be shaken for 2 rounds.
Okay. So basically, until we break up, if this battle continues past that.
Essentially.
Okay.
We're breaking up.
Okay, and then... So that's his turn. Eli, you're up.
I would like to, I guess. I want to demoralize him. Screw him. No. I actually think that might actually be a decent idea because he does a lot for them. I do want to go demoralize that coach.
So you're going to try to demoralize Bradalette. Okay.
Yes.
That's going to be an intimidate check, and then tell us, give us the gist of what kind of things you're saying.
I have to do it so politely because I'm just so dang polite. So give me 1 second to
Brag a lot.
figure out how to demoralize somebody in a polite way.
Right?
While I roll this check. Do I get any bonuses to this? Sorry, before I roll it.
Do you get bonuses? I don't believe so.
I don't think so. All of my things are in being kind and polite to people.
Right? Yeah, I think it's
That's
just
what all
going
of
to
my
be intimidate.
bonuses are for.
Versus his
Wow, that was terrible.
a 12.
12. Shadow Man.
Ellie is just having the time of her life in chat.
Dude, you didn't fail by much. I'll tell you that much. But you do fail on that one, so that's your standard. Anything with
So,
move or swift.
With my move, I would like to do a perception check on, I guess on yellow to see. Oh wait, she hasn't done anything yet, has she? Because she's below me in the initiative order.
No, she's above you.
It's
Is she?
the
Oh
staff
no,
is
it's
the lower
okay.
one.
It's
Yeah.
step. I
Yeah,
guess
she just missed when she attacked Lamia.
Okay, cool. So I will do a perception check on her to see if anything is different this time around for this fight.
Okay, go for it.
Also, my intimidate would be constructive criticism. Basically, I'm just gonna be like, "So I heard your talks were pretty good, but you need to specifically call out people's names, and you need to really mention in the you're a lovely man with a great haircut, but you need to just like name your things in more specific things."
You can see this
Just like
At first, it seemed like it was kind of working. Like he kind of stutters over a few of his words, and he seems to be like kind of second guessing himself a little. He like starts calling people's names, and you're like, "You're a lovely man with a nice haircut." There's like a moment of confusion, and then he's like, "Oh, that's nice of you." But his mood goes right back up.
Yeah.
And your perception, 21 on yellow. You can tell she's fighting defensively, but that's not going to give you a thing just for that. I'm going to give you something else. Okay, you notice that... so one of the daggers that she had taken, that sheathed, that's kind of... It's like up here, so you can tell it's supposed to draw this way, which is generally a bit dangerous, but she has a bunch of them. So... you can tell she moved it up there because it's not somewhere you put a sharp dagger. It's like a very specific adjustment to stuff that you can't actually cut yourself with. And it actually seems like it's sticking out of the sheath just a little bit. So put like oddly sheathed dagger as one of the things you've noticed on her.
If I'm good at catching missiles.
I don't think I have anything to do with a swift action to affect this.
So. Yeah.
No.
I don't think so. Okay. And then we'll go to the stab. He's going to move here to flank. And he is going to attack with his spear. Let's go with normal attack, so... normal bonus plus flanking.
I am 16 AC right now.
You're at 16?
Yeah, because I charged, remember?
Oh, is it normally 18? I don't know why I kept thinking it was higher.
No, it's normally 18 right now.
Definitely hits.
Yep.
But he doesn't. He only crits on a 20. Yeah, of course. So that is going to be... Is that all the math? That's all the math. Oh, my fucking god. Okay.
Alright. It is put in there.
Yeah, it's a glancing blow. Hell. Anyway, it's a glancing blow as he closes in over there. You can see they're both sort of like settling into this rhythm where they're trying to flank you. They're really going to focus you down.
Makes sense.
Minute passes. Few more arrows going out there, none of them hitting. You're on the defensive now, Lamia. You're having to try to like push Yellow back with like rapid attacks really quick and then swing around and like you're trying to have to like put threat in both of these different directions. They're kind of circling a little bit. They're not being super aggressive for people who should have the advantage here. Like they're trying to tire you out, but that's kind of all that's happening. Yeah, over like the course of that bout. Well, the second round here. Top of the initiative, Lamia, you're up.
Yeah, so, because she's like, shit, this is obviously part of their plan, Lamia's gonna shout, Sam, do what you're actually good at! And take a 5-foot step, and focus on, Yellow, or...
Nobody's shooting arrows at you.
Yeah, Yellow.
Okay.
Once again. Good ol' halberd and furious focus. So no modifier. I do need a -1 then. Oh wait. For the when you put in the attack modifier, are you allowed to put in -1 and it's fine? Because I remember there was some weird coding thing.
You can put minus, don't put plus.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, -1 and 6.
9 misses.
Okay, Lamia's done.
Take the swing at her after you scathingly insult your ally. And Sam, you're up.
I'm shooting another arrow because
He feels slighted.
At who?
Lamia, no.
Do it! Do it! We'll see what happens.
Now I'm going to take a big step to the side. Is this still considered cover for him, or?
No. See, yeah, there's nothing in that path there.
Okay. I just want to know because it was close, but
yeah, completely straight through. Yellow is in melee combat, so there'd still be a -4, but there's no penalty here.
Okay. I just don't want a penalty.
Anyways.
To one to Dave.
Sorry, inside joke.
Yeah.
Well, for anybody watching
Outside
the
joke.
videos.
Well, unfortunately, also a miss. He's a bit too well armored for that.
No.
Shells up behind the shield.
Yeah.
Remember, his AC is 22. Anyways.
Well, that was when he was full defensive. So it's a
Yeah.
little lower than that, but
It's still
it's still high.
Remember, it's high.
Okay, Yellow's turn. She is going to... She kind of goes in like she's going to try to stab you with the spear. Sort of feints, draws this dagger out, flashes it up towards your face. Something comes off of it. It looks like just like a quick cut, like she tried to like slice across like your mouth or your eyes or something. But she's a little bit short, and something flings off of the blade. What is your CMD?
CMD? I believe that's 20. Let me double check. Yep,
That's what
20.
was 20. That's why.
Yeah.
Gross. I'm assuming what is your flat-footed CMD? Sorry. So minus your dex and any dodge bonuses.
So minus dex would make it a 18. I don't
18.
believe I have dodge. Let me double check. Nope, I don't have dodge, so it'd be 18.
So 18. Okay. That's going to be a total of... Alright, 50-50. Successful dirty trick.
Jiminy goodness, you're rolling better today. Aren't you happy?
I am. So
proud of yourself, Noah.
So something hits you in the eyes and they just start to burn. Everything goes blurry. You can't see it at all. You're blinded.
Okay. I'll put that on there. Right, that's another feat I eventually am going to get, but I can't get it yet. Alright, put on. My new AC is 14.
Okay. Yeah, that should be... Every 5 by which it exceeds. Okay, so that's still going to be just 2 rounds. You can of course, when it gets back to your turn, you could like spend an action trying to like clear your eyes of this stuff, but
Yeah.
okay, that is swift, standard. The move, she sheathes it. It still doesn't go all the way in, Eli, just so you know. That's her turn. Next, he is going to pep talks her for she just did a good move. So he's going to roll DC 15, so that's... Oops. That's his bonus. Nice. Seven. Still not great, but it's better than it was. That's his turn. Eli, you're up.
So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to share that dagger information, I guess, with Lamia specifically.
Okay.
Little late, but okay.
Sorry, I rolled a 5 on my initiative.
So,
You know what? I'm going to tell Sam, fuck her. No.
Yeah, she's being kind of mean today.
I can't imagine why.
Not true. I'm still going to tell Lamia.
Okay. So go ahead and cross that one off. I'm going to leave this one up to you. Do you want to give her a permanent bonus against attacks using that dagger, or do you want to just give her another, like give her like a saving throw against it right now?
Why did she roll a saving throw?
That's why I changed instead of saying another to just give her a saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because there was none before, because it was a check on the other person's turn.
That's hard to.
I
Saving
know.
throw. Saving throw.
Makes sense. Okay, Lamia, you can spend your immediate action, if you'd like, to roll a fortitude save to try to get rid of this blindness.
Yeah, I'll do that. No modifiers.
Nope.
What kind of saving throw was that? Fortitude?
Fortitude.
Hey, guess what I'm going to also roll? Because she's within 30 feet of me, and I have fantastic fortune.
Of course.
Thank you.
Let's burn that one. And a 16
you only
will
have
do
one more today, don't you?
No, that's a different thing.
Yeah, he has more than one luck ability.
Yeah, I have Lucky Stars, which is only for me, and then this is for you, or friends.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that'll work?
So what that would actually do is reduce it by 1 round.
Okay, so
it
is reduced.
Quite beat the full, like it doesn't beat the full DC to get rid of all of it right now, but essentially at the end of this turn you'll be unblinded instead of it lasting and like through the next one.
Okay.
So still really helpful. And then move action, Eli.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna try to demoralize again, but this time I'm gonna try and demoralize the stab.
Demoralize would be a standard.
Oh, that's standard. Okay then. Yeah. Well, for move, then I'll do perception check, but again, I'm gonna do it on the stab this time since I perception checked yellow last time. I want to see if he's doing different.
Go for it. 15. Let's see what you'll get off the stab. Is I'll say you can kind of but you can tell sort of by his stance that he's kind of, even like after that first attack, he's kind of switching to being more shield forward. You think he's going to be doing mostly the shield bashes, which he was using earlier to like try to knock people down. So you're pretty sure that's what he's going to go for. So shield bash trips from the stab.
Cool beans.
15, yeah. Okay. And then it's his turn. Get 5-foot step in the range and not get flanking, or he can move and try to get flanking. He only has 1 attack, so he's going to go for move and make a shield bash attack. Same bonus. No, slightly lower bonus. Flanking. Is it +8? So 15 is going to hit because you're still blind right now.
Yep.
Okay. So lucky for you, he can't try to knock you down yet since he had to move. But he does get to deal the damage. Minimum again, watch. No? Okay, 11 non-lethal. And his turn is over. We roll into the next round. And Lamia, I'm going to go ahead and say you're not blinded at the top of the initiative here. You know, normally it would take until Yallow's turn. I'm going to give that to you.
Okay,
because,
thank you.
Because a whole minute passed, so.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, she's like, God, that was nasty. Good job. Ugh. And she's going to take a 5-foot step.
She's like, ah, shit, why is she over it already?
And yeah, same old Lamia in stab, furious focus. I'm focusing on her, darn it. -1, 6.
I see some bad rolls in there.
No, really?
I see some
All right,
bad rolls. Yeah, those miss. Okay. Oh, god damn it.
What?
Are you still shaking?
Yeah.
You are. Yeah, you're shaking till his turn. That's right. Okay.
I'll basically round it up until we exit.
Well, no, it's until his turn. It's 2 rounds.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm still shaking, so.
Okay.
Done.
Sam.
Is there a minimum distance with shooting a bow?
Nope.
Like if you're in melee.
If you're in melee, you'll
range.
trigger an attack of opportunity. But
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
But other than that, no.
I'm going to squeeze right here. Oop. Meaning do a diagonal, but
Gotcha.
and I'm gonna do probably my last arrow attack on the stab. Arrow attack, yes, that's what it's called.
Give it a shot.
Hey!
Oh, yeah, that works.
Oh my god.
Gosh, fucking.
So just, yeah, he can't get through the shield. He's like
This
kind of
can't.
angling toward
Well,
you.
these wouldn't hit either with the sword, so there's
Yeah, no.
bad rolls.
They're just bad rolls. Okay. Let's see, that was move. Standard.
That was a 5-foot step, wasn't it?
Or that was 5-foot step, okay. That's right, you
Yeah.
moved diagonal. So you still have
Can I attack and then use my move as a draw weapon, or is that?
Well, you took
yeah,
a
you can
5-foot
use-
step.
you can use your move to draw your weapon. Obviously, you just can't use it to move anywhere.
Okay. Well, I mean, is it okay
So
if
do you drop the
5-foot
bow and
step.
then draw your weapon?
Sure. Let's just go with that.
So basically, it was you fired with your standard, or you 5-foot step, fire with your standard, drop as a free, move action, draw your weapon, or draw your sword. Yeah.
Yep.
Just so everyone knows what that breakdown of actions looks like. So now you've got your blade in hand. Yallow's turn. Oof. Yeah, she's gonna 5-foot step over here and take a stab at you with her spear for now. Actually, you know what? She's gonna ready an action instead.
Ooh,
Until
yeah.
she's preparing to stab at you. She's obviously waiting for
Win.
something.
Yup.
Yep.
Smart girl.
Okay. This guy. He is gonna Bradulets. Yeah, he's oof. Fuck. Now he's gonna observe. He needs to get some advantages in here. He's gonna double observe. Let's move.
It's got 2 eyes, so it can double observe.
Fuck. One with a standard. Seems to be mostly trying to figure stuff out about Lamia right now. Okay, got something. Cool. Okay, that's his turn. So next is Eli.
I'm going to pass on the information about the shield bash. I'm going to give that info to Sam, though.
Okay. Sam, you're going to get a... Which one was that? So you're going to get a +2 to your CMD versus Trip.
Because Lamia's CMD is good. So she probably doesn't need it as much. You
know what? I think I'm okay with passing that advice over a move action. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I'm okay with that being a move.
In that case, I will try and demoralize Yellow. Since Yellow's the one who had to yield last time, I feel like she's the better target.
Fair.
Ooh. Yeah.
Fair. Okay, go for Intimidate.
Alphabet. There we go.
Soup.
I was trying to find intimidate on the list of skills, but it's in alphabetical order, so.
18 versus what's her DC? 10. Okay. Yep, she is definitely shaken. Give us a taste of that sweet Eli intimidation.
Oh, it'll be something along the lines of, withdrawing is good, especially when you're overmatched. We don't want anybody to get hurt. This is just a competition. It's supposed to be friendly. I don't want Lamia to take anybody's heads off here. I know they're wooden, but she hits real hard.
She looks really focused, but as you're talking, you see her start to kind of like, she's like glancing up at the head of the halberd, and she's like unintentionally circling kind of like the same direction constantly. Like really trying to get away from that power.
Peter, those are Cheerios. Sorry, I just had to respond to that.
Just boom, boom. That's you, and then we go to Vestab, who is going to 5-foot step here. And when he does, she's going to unleash her ready action to take a stab at Lamia.
Hey, at least she's shaken, so she has a harder time.
And so she loses that flanking bonus. Essentially, it just equals out. Instead of having the +2, she just rolls flat.
My AC is
It'd be bad if he rolled like a scrub.
again.
Real bad.
Shut up,
Don't
Hayethe.
say anything. He's about to roll 20, you motherfucker.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
supposed to talk shit to your
Those
dice, not
scrub
Patrick's
rolls.
dice.
All those scrub rolls. The dice and their scrubs.
You
You
asshole.
gotta talk shit to your dice.
You do it to me all the time, Burst.
I do not.
Well, you know what you know what you are getting? Hit.
Hit.
6 plus 1d4 plus 1. Alright, 10 more non-lethal. And the stab is going to attack now. However, so that was a
Like a
5-foot
scrub.
step, so...
I don't know why you're laughing. There's a chunk of chance they
He's
can
got
take
it.
me down, you dumbass.
Yeah. I went
Be
down
nice
last
to
round.
each other. Yeah, he already went down. He's gone down in like 3 combats.
Well, you could go down too. It's like I know.
Alright,
All this
so that's-
infighting is not helping us win. No, JB, stop.
Should be trying to
What is
egg
shit?
everybody on. Anyway. So he's going to he's going to do the shield bash at you.
At
At Lamia. The person he's flanking, of course. So that is a total of... Check all the bonuses, because he's putting all his bullcrap on now. Brain, get it together. Here we go. Yes. So that is going to be 7. 19, that's a hit, I'm pretty sure. Is your 18?
Against
You.
against AC?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, yeah, 18 is my AC.
Okay. Oh, wait, is it the same damage? It is.
Ooh, ooh.
So take 6 more. Yeah, it's lowered. And now the trip attempt. Oh my god.
Ooh, buddy. That was a good roll.
22.
Can you start rolling for me too, please?
See,
Just a quick question.
he's supposed to get a bonus from flanking.
That means you have to re-roll.
I'm aware. It's fine. You know what? I've been rolling heat all night. It's good. It's just going to continue. All right. It doesn't matter.
That's true. It's
It doesn't
entirely
matter.
true.
I don't even need to roll that high. Fucking balls. I had it. It was right there.
Welcome to my life.
Okay, fuck it. You know, it's fine. It's fine. You don't get tripped, but you're hurting. I know you're hurting.
I am super hurting.
So, Anyway, top of the initiative here. Remember, you're no longer shaken. That would have ended on Bradolette's turn.
Let me take that off. We still going? Okay. All right. Let's see. He's right there. But I can see she's...
Remembered. You guys are supposed to have breaks between rounds.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be the break one.
So you break.
Okay.
Okay.
They've been we'll just say they've been kind of rushing you guys through it until this one.
Yeah. I was just going to say, on this break, can we also take our pee break because it's almost 10:30?
I mean, I guess. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I figured now is a better time to do it than if I wait for 10 minutes and say something about it then.
No, you're right. It's fine. We will take
Everybody
our
talks
break
about
now. We'll just take a 5-er and be back at 25.
Everybody talks about the P break, but never the Q, the R
away
break.
screen for 5 minutes. Bye.
The S break.
Bye. Yeah.
It's all wrong. Okay.
Yep.
No.
I am definitely not Lamia. There we go.
Marcus Aurelius became the Emperor of Rome.
There we go.
Yeah,
What about Marcus Aurelius becoming the Emperor of Rome?
I was reading things. That
So
happened.
we're back. So you guys just broke away back to your corners, essentially. And Eli, what would you like to do to help your team?
Give them a speech from Marcus Aurelius. No, I'm kidding. Although, actually, he did write like really inspiring bullcrap. But no,
he was joking, but really,
the joke was based in fact. Anyways, no, to really help my team, I want to do a pep talk.
Lamia would appreciate that.
Talk.
Pep it up. Yeah.
All right, go for diplomacy or intimidate. I'm assuming it's going to be diplomacy.
No, I'm going to intimidate them into doing what? Yeah, diplomacy. Way better. That's a way better stat for me. Diplomacy. There we go.
18. So that beats the
Diplomacy.
DC. So Lamia and Sam both roll 1d4. Get yourself some recovery.
Oh, thank goodness.
I
That helps
need
a
it.
little bit.
So yeah, take off 4 of that non-lethal damage for Lamia, and then Sam. I don't even know if you were hurt, but you know what?
Do I get temp?
You get you get 3 temporary hit points.
Okay. I'll take it.
Whew. Yeah, they're not playing around this time around.
Where is this? Bradolette is going to offload some knowledge to the stab. And I think he's going to pep talk Yalo again. Let's see if he gets it. I don't think that hits DC 15. I don't think it does.
If I know anything about which number is bigger than the other number, then it sure doesn't.
So, so she doesn't get to recover anything. Cool. Interim over, and you all go back into the center here, and we are going to re-roll initiative.
Oh, hooray. Maybe I won't be 5 this time. Or maybe it'll be worse. Who knows?
Oh, that's my lowest initiative I've rolled.
Oh, I was reading Twitch chat. our Twitch chat.
Oh,
That's good.
Oh my gosh!
Ah!
They could have beat up me.
Did I not select myself? Oh, sorry.
Roll initiative,
I
for
thought-
God's sake.
I thought I did because when I clicked go, I saw something roll. So I was like, oh, it did it. It did not. Sorry.
Making me sit in this depressing state of things. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking initiative order. I hate it. Check out the sheet because I forgot to put it on screen. There. There's the initiative. I hope you're happy.
I'm pretty chuffed, yeah.
Oh. I was like, what's on Dave's screen or on the stream? But no, it's actually his dice sitting on his mic. I thought it was something on his on the screen.
See, I tried to stick Squirtle to my microphone, but since he's a squishy keychain, he didn't stick super good. So I had to come up with a new microphone buddy, and I didn't want to use the same Eldar Guardian or my Wooloo again, so I grabbed some dice.
With the lower poly, it looks like it's a semicolon or a colon. You know, like
It is 2 Eldar, like Craft World themed Eldar dice.
Ties. Okay.
On
top of the
6.
initiative.
Facing
Sam,
forward.
you're up.
yeah, I might do a charge. There's that there, man.
Charging across to the stab.
Yep.
Okay. He's completely fresh.
Mm-hmm.
However, he is flat-footed, so that helps. So you're gonna get a +2 to your attack, and -2 to your AC until the next round. Go ahead and roll your attack.
+2 to attack.
Yep. That's including your +2, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because you can't roll above a 10.
Nope. Yeah, even flat-footed, yeah, you just can't get through the armor this time.
Can't do it.
You did surprise him, but yeah, he's still in there. Eli.
Let's see.
You know what I forgot? I'm sorry, Eli, hold on. I totally forgot. One of your bonuses, Sam, was that you get it. You basically have a flat +2 against him. Because you get a +2 if he's moved or if he hasn't moved.
Oh, I thought it was... Wait, what?
Yeah,
That
we
was
got
from
both
last
of those
week.
from last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of the ones from last week. I just forgot.
If he moves or hasn't moved?
Yeah,
You just have a
it
flat.
ends up as a flat +2 against him.
Oh, okay. So roll again at +4?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen here, you piece of shit. You're listening. You're gonna roll high. You're gonna do it like at least a 17. Okay. What I'm shooting for.
Those are both.
Hey!
So that's a hit. So 10, then roll a d4. 11 points of non-lethal to the stab. First time he's been hit, and he got hit pretty hard. Pretty
Good job.
damn hard. He felt that one. And Lamia, you're up.
It's Eli.
Or sorry, yeah, you're right. I moved over. Eli, you're up.
I would
Remember to hit
like
button.
to demoralize the stab since he just got hit.
Oof. Okay.
Piling on.
I mean, yeah.
That would help.
You got the stab.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
What was his? Oh wait, actually, what is his DC? Okay, yeah, it's not quite enough yet. I lowered the DC, but it's still not enough.
All right.
So that was your standard. Anything to move?
I will do perception on yellow this time,
Okay, go for it.
just to see how good she's looking off the break, because we can see the stab's fresh.
14. No, nothing this round. DC 15.
Okie doke.
Alright, and then Lamia. Not hitting the button.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, he hasn't acted, so he doesn't get to stab.
Yeah. Yep.
So you're
And
flanking.
yep. And even though I know he gets a bonus against it, I'm still gonna Furious Focus him.
Okay.
And only +1 because of the masterwork thing.
30 definitely hits. 16 plus 1d4.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Okay. Takes 20
Like
more
she
points of damage.
She trudges on over, basically limping on her with her halberd, and just swipes. She gets in position.
Yeah, his knees buckle. He like you hear like the actual like armor like clang on the ground as he like actually falls for a second. Like it looked like he actually passed out for just a moment. Like that was a hard hit. But he recovers and like kind of takes a few wild swings to back you guys up, and he's very wobbly on his feet. And he's still up. And Yalo is gonna go. He calls you guys bastards, and it's gonna. What's the flanking? She wants to flank, for sure. So we're here, and tries to stab at Sam. The power attack.
Ooh. Who was the one that had that plus against her power attack? Or was that just information that Eli knew?
I've passed on all information, I believe.
Yeah, he used all of it.
Okay.
I think.
So I think it would be
was-
Sam.
I'm checking.
Are we talking about the dagger, or are we talking about something else?
Power
the
attack.
dagger.
From last week.
Yeah, the dagger was this week. The power attack was last week.
I think it was Sam.
Yeah. I don't remember
Okay.
getting much bonuses
Yeah, you
myself.
have
I need all
have
the
a
help I can
bonus.
get.
Yeah,
There was-
no.
Yeah, so
Not
your AC
arguing.
is going to count as 2 higher for this, essentially.
Wish I charged.
So it would negate that. And then she has flanking. She's using power attack. She's at a total of... Okay. Thing. Did I have her power attack right? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not crazy. I'm not. Still rolled good.
Hits. Yep.
Hits, so she's gonna deal. It's still not that much more damage, honestly. But every little bit counts, you know.
Yeah.
6 plus 1d4 plus 3. It basically just makes her damage even with the stabs. So you take 7 points of non-lethal. So take that off of your attempt first.
Will be 4
And-
total.
Yeah, that's what she's gonna do here. Stab's turn. Oof. Yeah, he's gonna show up even harder, actually,
That is fair.
because he is in some serious trouble. Is it worth fighting defensively and still fighting, or? Yeah. He can't stop. He can't just stop fighting because that's not gonna end anything. He is going to attack Sam with a severely reduced chance to hit. Flanking gives him +2, plus all these other negatives. Okay. He's still gonna go for the shield bash.
Which Sam has a bonus against, I believe.
He has a bonus against the trip.
Okay, yeah.
Does a 16 still hit you, Sam? Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, you charged, yeah. Okay, so we're going to take the damage. That is the accurate damage. So 11 points. And then he's going to make a crit attempt. Yeah, he doesn't get a bonus for that. Nah, that doesn't. I know that doesn't hit your CMD. So he can't trip you, but he does hit you. And that's all he's got. Rattlet is going to now switch to try to pep talk the stab, because holy shit, he looks real bad off.
He's not the only one though, so
It's not good enough. It doesn't seem like the stab hears him. He's really out of it. But that ends that round as well. Go back to the top of the initiative, and you guys break.
Oh, already?
Yeah, back to the top of the initiative. That's how we were supposed to do it. I just didn't at the beginning of this one.
Oh.
Oh, well, we didn't even do it that way last time, so...
Yeah, we did.
No, we broke after every 3 rounds.
Oh, well, that's fine. We're going to do it now.
Alright, that's fine.
Because we're moving up and I'm just trying to move stuff along.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, Eli.
Mm-hmm.
Two actions here. What are you doing?
Pep talk, specifically Lamia, since I know she's really hurt. Like, I want to focus on her.
Okay.
With my pep talk.
Just doing that twice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 diplomacy checks.
Diplomacy number uno.
Nice.
And diplomacy number
2d4.
dos. Even better.
Nice.
Roll 5d4, Lamia.
Oh man, thank you.
Okay, cover 14.
Ugh, much better.
Yeah.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up. He's on the ropes. You knock down the stab, and then, Yellow will just give up again, hopefully. Like, that'd be nice.
Good strike there, Sam.
That's not a lot for how bad off he is. Oh, that's really not a lot. Okay. That's the best I got. Okay. You know what? Fine. I'll let you keep your initiatives because I made you break early.
Oh, okay.
Since you had such a big advantage. Sam, you're up.
Okay.
Feels wrong to take that away. So.
Still not good enough. Oh well.
The stab is still.
Yeah, yeah.
He's still. Really
I know.
bad.
Yeah, I'll go and charge him again.
Yeah, remember, tactically, knocking an enemy down is way better than whittling everybody all down at the same time. An enemy with 1 HP can still crit you.
Mm-hmm.
Charge.
Yeah, you hang out with Ren all the time. You should know 1 is not 0. That is his philosophy.
Plus 4.
Plus
total.
4.
Yeah. Can't even see those.
16.
16, flat-footed. Doesn't quite hit. He's still up. Eli.
Ooh, so since he looks like utter dog shit, even though I would not say that in character, but I will say it now. I don't curse, man. Anyways, that's the most fantasy thing about this, is my character doesn't curse. I will attempt to demoralize the staff.
Okay. You just got a pep talk then.
Yeah, I want to take it away from him. No. You can't roll super good on those.
That's enough.
Yeah, it's easy. So
just be like, listen, mate, you look real bad. You should just give up before you get hit, because that's one. It's Sam. That's one. Lamia is about to charge directly into your face, and then that's two.
He is now demoralized.
That's basic math.
So that was your standard. Anything with the move?
Yeah, I will try and perception check on yellow again.
Okay.
Since I failed last time. And I will fail worse this time.
Yep. All you can tell is that she is her immediate. She's going to try to rush in there to help the stab, but they acted quicker than she did.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Lamia.
Yeah, Lamia's gonna move back to where she was the last time. I'm not gonna do Furious Focus. That way I get that +1 to attack.
Well, I mean, your bonus doesn't change, but his...
No, but I mean, he has a...
Yeah, his bonus isn't there, yeah.
Yeah, so... Oh,
those are both good.
Is that enough?
There's your flanking bonus. He's flat-footed. He's technically flat-footed. Fuck! Yeah, it still hits. 12. Okay. Yeah, he's out. Yeah, that doesn't matter. He's out.
Oh, okay.
Huzzah!
So yeah, he saw Sam just haul ass right toward him yet again, and he's like, "Not today, motherfucker!" Gets the shield in the way, you just run around and
Ellie,
whack
oh my
him
god!
Right in the side, and you hear this just, and he like crumples underneath the attack from Sam. As you like hit him in the side with that blow, like you could just, it's like the air like he deflates. Goes to both knees, shield still up, shield hits the ground, and he just kind of pitches forward. The helmet like slides off of his like super just matted with sweat blonde hair. And it's Yellow's turn again.
Ellie says golf ball just got a new dent.
Yes. And how
so
I will say, for the thing above you would say it like this. You have the straw and you hand to me, you're going to need this, mate, because you're not going to have solid foods for a bit. That's how you say that, like Eli.
That's an intimidation.
But also, I'm trying to be nice.
You see Yellow's like she like one of the hands goes into her hair like fuck, and Brajolette is like, you better not, and she goes after Sam. She's gonna charge. She's just gonna charge you, Sam. Runs over there, just leaps, tries to go for a good, like, Superman-style thrust with the spear.
Oh, I don't blame her.
She's like, if they lose this one, they're out, so she's giving it her all.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's right. I have to look at that.
We'll see. Maybe she'll get a critical hit. It is Panda we're talking about. A regular hit. I'll take it.
Regular hit.
That is... God. I forgot the -1 for power attack. Son of a bitch. Maybe it's probably fine. It's Panda. Yeah, I missed. Okay, so you tried. You got out of the way.
Oh,
I hate this reroll rule. I hate it. I hate that it's used against me.
I was gonna say it works. I mean, it doesn't work against us, or you know what I mean.
Okay. Well, yeah, she missed. That was her whole turn. Stab is very much down. Brajolette is going to try to pep talk him back to his feet. He has to roll really fucking good. Well,
nice. There he is.
He did. He's just like, come on, we didn't go all the way from home for this. We can't lose here. Get up. Just rolls back over, like gets the shield over the back of his head while he's trying to stand up. But we'll see how much he gets. I think
he rolled critical, so
he did. That's
I would say he gets a bonus to that, but that's up to you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's DC 15, so that's still just 2d4 by the rules that I wrote. So, you know, if we want to give him an extra d4 for it being a natural 20, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree
if
with
he
that.
rolls minimum,
in this case.
If he rolls minimum, the stab still can't get up. But we'll see.
Oh gosh.
We'll see.
A bunch of snails crawl over him and start killing him.
Oh my god.
Heal snail. Snail.
Okay, almost. Jesus. Okay. Stab wakes up. But it's already past his turn, so he can't do anything. But he is conscious and prone. Standard. Reserves. Can't do anything with it right now anyway, and he failed. Okay, Sam. We are top of initiative again. I'm not going to make you guys break, because I fucked it up. But here you are.
Do I get advantage when he's prone? I forget.
It is an additional +4 to hit him, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that on top of all the other pluses I get to hit him?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him.
You'd have a +8. This is the same thing that happened to him before.
Yes. Like if Sam doesn't take him down, he's gonna get
if you
attack of
somehow miss him,
opportunity.
it's the same thing. Okay, you didn't miss at all. Yeah, he starts to get up, and you just wham, 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 and you just thump, just flat down. Can't get up.
Still rolling awful.
Oh my gosh. Ellie says call her Artex because she's sinking.
Oh god.
So that was your standard. You still have a move and a swift if you want to do anything with those.
Mm-hmm.
Or a 5-foot step if you like.
I'm gonna 5-foot step here.
Eli.
No reason.
No reason, yeah. I can't think of the reason either.
No.
So I'm gonna try and demoralize Yellow because she just watched her friend get clubbed into the ground.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good choice on my part.
All right. Yep. Yep.
Like, yeah. So Lysine, you should probably just, not.
She kind of, you can tell you got to her, but she kind of clenches her teeth. You actually see she starts to tear up a little bit.
Oh.
Sam, you hear her just like, no, we trained so hard. And she's gonna keep fighting, but like, she's definitely, you can tell it's getting to her.
Can I do a free action real quick?
You can speak. You can't do like a mechanical thing, but you can speak for sure.
Okay. Can I hold? Like, I'm gonna hold an arm out to Lamia, and this is completely up to you. I want to see if she wants to 1v1 me. Rust, no knife. What? No. Sniper's on.
Rust, no knife.
No. I like this is up to you. I'll go out of character. Do you want to participate in this? But I feel bad.
Say the in-character things.
Well.
So I'll.
Well, I think he wants to. I think he wants to make sure that you, as a player, wouldn't feel bad if he did a.
Yeah, like for me,
no.
suggesting you set it out.
No, I wouldn't, as a player, care.
Okay, because
but it depends on what you say as Sam.
Okay,
yeah.
Come on, Lamia. Let's see what she can do just on a one-on-one fight. See if she'll fight me one-on-one.
She looks over to you, Lamia. There's like a glance.
Yeah, so Lamia will be like, okay. She'll like kind of hands in the air, like, all right. And then she'll stare down, just ready to strike at or
gets up.
if he dares gets back up. And I
did have that
in chats.
I did have that moment before I 5 footsteps. Like, why don't we just prepare actions if he gets up? We just continue to beat him up.
Oh,
I cannot ready yet because it's not my turn.
Your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, she'll be like, okay. I mean, like, hands up in the air as a response.
So Eli, as that happens, Braudelet kind of looks over at you and he kind of gives like a, what do you think?
I was just kind of like shrug. Like, I mean, his choice.
That's gracious of you.
I'm real good at getting hurt.
We accept. And Yellow's nodding. Takes a step back from you, Sam.
Okay.
We will actually eliminate the initiative for now. Spirit. You know what, I'm not, because I know you guys are probably ready with stuff, so we'll just reset it here. I'm going to have Sam and Yellow reroll their initiative, though.
Why did that have to be permitted?
Biter, I don't know.
Because Twitch chat is weird.
Alright. Oh, like, as a... Yeah, okay, that's fair. Never mind. Alright.
Also, chew her.
Sam from initiative.
Is that like...
Look, in the ankles bit, I totally get. That's a Monty Python.
I don't know. I was like, I wonder if it's like calling somebody a name. Like,
Sam,
you're a chewer.
I need you to reroll your initiative. Please.
You're a chewer.
Initiative.
She rolled good.
Character sheet. Move. Get. It's minimize. Trying to drag it out of the way and it's not moving. Like, it was just...
Yeah. It did not include her shaken penalty. I didn't forget it. I'm not re-rolling. I didn't forget it. Just didn't include it for some reason.
Okay, yeah.
Weird.
Oh, it didn't save... Okay, that's why. I tried to lower it. 13. Ascending order. She makes the first strike. She is still shaken. She lunges in with the spear. She's going for power attack again, of course. Gives her a... That's...
I know about the power attack.
Natural 1.
Oh boy.
She's just...
Well, she sees us now.
She's just rushing these attacks, right? Like she lunges in, like way overextends, and you're able to like knock the short spear to the side. And when you do, she like kind of tries to step to get her balance, and you see her like falter for a second and like bounce away as there's a snail like crawling along the ground, little green snail with a very dark navy blue shell. But that is her.
Sail's getting it.
She rushed over to you. No one else is doing anything. And Giselle, you can throw your ready action into the chat whenever you feel like it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think this will be the case, but...
Right. And then Sam.
Okay. Wacky whack.
Yep.
Do I get... I forgot what bonuses I get against her. Do I get anything? I don't think so.
I don't think you have any right now.
Yeah.
No,
I get bonuses to defend, not to attack.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
You gave her a chance, and it was like, nope.
Oh,
is that D4 also doubled, by the way?
Yes.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, man. That's rough.
Natural 1, it's a critical hit. Jesus. 25 points of damage. Go ahead and describe it, Sam.
feel so bad.
You should.
You gave
in this
her
case.
a very fair chance when you guys were already winning. So,
as she dives in and thrusts at me, I see her look to the ground, and I think to myself, getting distracted during the fight is blah blah blah. You know, it's just something in my head.
Anime moment.
Good. Yeah, anime moment.
Too slow.
And I do a little flourish, and as she like kind of goes low, I'll just catch her on the back of the head or the neck as she comes through. So just a fully vulnerable spot.
Right on the back of the head when she like kind of dips to try to like get out of the way of the blow, and she just goes down. There's no drama to it. It's just as soon as it hits her, she just wham hits the ground and it doesn't move.
Oh shit!
Ow.
Ooh, I think that'll do it.
Sam is looking uncomfortable, like
Bradlette runs in.
I didn't mean to hit her that hard.
Runs over to check on her and he's just like, okay, good, there's no real wounds. Where did you guys train?
Lots of places, but
Runs over, pulls his friends together.
I mean, I would help.
It's just like, they'll be fine. I know it looks bad, but this is as safe as combat's gonna get. And like I said before, you're gonna get to go and see everything. Your trip wasn't wasted. Just think of it as a learning experience. And a chance to get some free food and get to rub elbows with some folks. It's just, yeah. It's kind of naughty. You can see he's like a little bit of a smile, but it's more like a polite thing. He still is a little shaken up. Kind of plops back and sits down as they begin to stir a little bit and come to consciousness.
you alright? How many fingers am I holding up? How many?
Takes a little bit. Again, after 5 minutes, your wounds no longer hurt. So you healed of all your non-lethal damage. And they wake up and they start to feel a little bit better. They'll all kind of like, they stand up, they all give you like bow, shake your hands, tell you, hey, it's a good fight, well done, well deserved. Even Yalo seems to have she's pulled herself together by that point. She's no longer got the adrenaline pumping and all this other stuff. She seems to be in better spirits. And if you bring up that she was tearing up or seem to know that she was ruffled, she kind of will play it off. It doesn't seem like she wants to talk about that. But
I will kind of talk shop with her. It's like, oh yeah, I use spear too, but I'm usually on a horse when I use it, so I'm not used to non-mounted combat with it. Just
just short spears are very common weapons here. So
I will be ludicrously polite to everyone. By the way, I'll just be like, "Oh, you all did so good. We really appreciate the competition."
Hey,
yeah,
were
Lamia
you
is
being
pretty much
honest
the same
about my
way.
hair? Because I
wasn't
right
being-
away.
Yes,
I
think
went
your
to
hair
the
is quite
barber right
nice.
before I got here. And, yeah. But you guys you chit chat for a little bit, and then they're like, you can tell that they all are they're being nice, and they're genuinely grateful that they got to be here. They're in good spirits, but they kind of are also very competitive people who just lost twice, and so there's that they kind of want to just go off and console each other. They're probably gonna go drink a little bit and do something else. But they congratulate you, and we will drift back to this other screen. First I have to do something for chat so they can actually see us. There we are. Pull this away from the map screen on the stream there. Eventually, they'll go off, and Clint goes and talks to him for a little bit, and there's kind of a little bit of chit chat going on. But finally, he'll call you all over and says, "Well, I was gonna have you all run a couple of different trials with them, but I'm not so certain that that's going to be necessary. They seem rather outclassed. The tactics are good, but they're a little wet behind the ears. They're getting too emotional, and this was their specialty. You beat them at it twice. No losses. That's some impressive stuff.
It's practical experience, you know.
I mean, I did go down, so I mean,
yeah, you did.
The greatest thing.
It wasn't a flawless victory, but it was close. And I've seen a lot of these types of contests, both back in the homeland and across this one and many others. So I know some talent when I see it. I do believe we'll be moving forward with our business venture. Yeah, calm down. No, you don't need to applaud so loud. I'm sure you're very happy. But,
I mean, it's a nice job.
There's a few things we're gonna do with you all. I mean, having a sponsor isn't just that there's somebody who's gonna chauffeur you around. I've got to provide you some things to make you more likely to succeed. I got some things in mind. As a first-time competing group, there are some limitations to what I'm allowed to bequeath you all. But that's all right. I've already planned for it. Just expect that it'll be stylish and rather practical.
Sounds interesting.
Yes.
But I do want to give you some individual, both gifts and some assessments. I take it between the three of you, you've each sort of got your own specialties, and I know Eli here, you're the magical one of the group. I would like to talk to you specifically. And Lamia,
All right.
You got an interesting style there with that halberd. Doesn't look like an Ulis style to me, despite your being a native. It reminds me of some of the fighting I've seen out in the Vietic lands.
Yeah, my dad's Vietic.
That would explain it. There's a little bit of a different thing. They like to do a lot of the work up top before they go into the leg sweeps and stuff. I think it has to do with the way that they wear their armor there. That's all right now. I'm gonna have you do a little bit of sparring and training with Casimir over there. Normally it would be Miles, but she's got a bit of a chip on her shoulder, and if I don't let her do something, I'm afraid that she might catch fire or set somebody else ablaze. So we gotta let her blow off some steam and maybe talk to a bit of a kindred spirit.
Lamia will look over to her and like have that like I'm kind of sorry look, but then she'll look back and like, yeah, of course, that sounds good.
I'm sorry, look.
Like eyebrows perkled a little and like mouth kind of open in a sad like motion, but I know how to draw expressions.
He doesn't seem to miss that, but he doesn't comment on it. He says, but that's also because Miles is going to accompany you, Mr. Goodbean. Just on a quick little hike out into the woods, out in the back. He's gonna... Well, I suspect your specialty is going to be the survival aspects.
Aye.
So he's going to go over some of that with you. As well as probably ask you some questions about your knowledge of the outdoors and the like. We've all got some things we want to share with you individually, but it's always good to have some one-on-one time before you start handing out gifts.
Interesting, yes.
Will forests be involved? Yes. Forests.
Oh, yes.
Forests will be involved. Now, if all of y'all need an hour or so to clean yourselves up, or if you won't do something beforehand, that's just fine. Eli, you'll want to meet me up in the upstairs study when you're ready.
All right, sounds good.
And even as he's talking, you can see Casimir is already like practicing forms and stuff down in the arena with her falcata. And
Sam, you're like, oh, kindred spirit.
And he kind of looks to you, Sam, like he's about to start talking, and then Miles like walks past him, like puts an arm around your shoulder and says, "I got this one." All right, well, behave yourselves then.
Yep.
And he says, "You need some time, or you good to go?"
I'm good. I can't do it in real life. I do the little whistle thing to get the bird to come over to me.
That's a neat trick. That's a well-trained bird. He got a name?
Does it listen to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about naming it a thing, but I'll run that by you later.
All right then. Well, gotta get him one eventually. This is you and I, Mosey. All right. So, you guys wander off. Eli, do you do anything different, or do you just go to the study?
Probably just go to the city. I might wander around, grab something to eat.
Fair. Get a bit of a snack before you go up there. Feeling a mite peckish after all of that, after all that rough business.
Yeah. Or to say it more in my parlance, I'm gonna go grab a bite because we had a tussle out in the yard.
Jesus.
No, he's not talking to you, Bert.
Peckish.
I say bird. Oh, peckish. Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And then, Mom, you just go right over to Casimir, or do you do something else?
No, I'll go ahead and over Casimir and basically be like, I'm so sorry.
We'll come back to you.
I talked a little of my... Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll come back to you.
Yeah.
We'll go to Eli first as you go to the study.
All right. Wingo.
Where is that map? Does it exist? Maybe it doesn't. Oh, it does. Okay, there it is. I'm not gonna bring you onto it yet. I just had to go find it myself. So you go get something to eat real quick. Have just passing conversation with some of the staff. Who are all very nice, of course. Make your way upstairs into the upstairs study. This is a bit of a grander affair than the downstairs study. It's a little bit bigger. You see that there are bookshelves that make up two of the walls are just bookshelves with just several different scrolling titles across, many of them in languages you don't speak. It's a very nice mahogany desk in the room. You see, there's a bunch of trinkets in there and stuff like in the map room, but it seems much more organized. Like you even see like a shelf, like a couple of shelves that just have like in obviously aesthetically placed items. They're not just like kind of thrown up there because they need a spot.
Right.
And Clint's sitting there at the desk, chair already kind of pulled up to it for you. He's like, "All right, have a seat then. Good to get to talk to you, young man."
Yeah, I feel like, as much as we've been here a while, I haven't really got to sit down and have a chat.
Ah, really? Now that accent, that is a very atypical Tertian accent, something I only ever heard in Bungia. Is that where you're from?
I don't rightly know. I was, was raised by a Tertian, but not from the Caliphate. I grew up in Gurga, actually.
Oh, yeah, that explains a little bit of the nuance to it. It's a little different from what I've heard out there. There's a good chance, though, you might have some heritage out in those parts. If you ever go looking for it, that's a place to start.
Yeah, well, I'll keep that in mind, because, eventually, see what I can find.
But if you don't, that's up to you, too. It's your heritage. You do with it what you want. back to our conversation, however, I'm sure you're very aware, magic, especially of the sort of variety that you seem to carry with you, is not a common thing out in these parts. It's certainly not embraced. You must have had a rough time.
Yeah, people are a bit skittish.
Oh shit, we're showing battle music.
Battle music! Bam, 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 bam. Anyways.
Panda's not doing
I forgot to ask him.
Yeah. He's doing the most dangerous of battle, the battle of just talking.
Yeah, don't you know that conversation is combat? Anyways. Conversation
why is she still so hype? Yeah.
That's funny.
There you go, it's fixed. But, sorry, yeah, what were you saying?
Great question. Oh, people are skittish about my abilities.
Your abilities. Now, you said you were raised by Tertian man. This would be... Is he who taught you your abilities?
He taught me how to better control them, but apparently I've just always had these.
I see. That is a difficult thing. That is a very difficult thing. I'm not going to sit here and, pity you. But I do understand the kind of hardships that can entail. Some of the people I grew up with also had powers when they were coming up. One place that you are unfortunately far away from specifically nurtures people of that particular disposition. It's called the Iron Tower. It's in Shanai, over in Songbuk. If you're ever in those parts, though, there are plenty of reasons to visit.
I don't think I'd ever heard of that before, so yeah, I'll make sure to keep that in mind.
Certainly, yeah, especially if you're going to be traveling. It's a good place to go. A big old melting pot of all sorts of different cultures. You can find just about anything there. Here, it's mostly Ulas, occasional Tertians, some Roroans, but you can find just about anything out in those parts. But what I actually wanted to ask you, Mr. Wasif, what does magic mean to you?
What does it mean to me? Well,
right.
I think for starters, since it's just been a part of me for so long, it is just how things are, if that makes sense. But also it is freedom.
It is freedom, or is that what it grants you?
It is freedom. I mean, the only thing that's ever granted me freedom is my ability to navigate situations. Magic has helped with that, surely, but it's not the only thing. Magic is freedom. It is something different entirely. You know, it's a part of who I am because it just always has been. I imagine it's much like an arm or a leg to people who, don't have magic, right? They don't question that they have arms or legs. They just have them.
I suppose that does make a certain kind of sense. All right. I like that answer. So magic is freedom. And it's something about what you said earlier. You don't really know specifically where you're from. Assume that means you don't know where these abilities are from, right?
What?
Your shadow down there, Mr. Alduin, you called him.
Yeah.
You don't know where he's from either.
He's been around for pretty much as long as I can remember.
There are some very dark places in the village here. Places the light never touches. It's similar in Roroa, but that's different. In Bungia, there's a land, a region of shadows. A place where no living things roam. Anything that wanders there for too long eventually becomes exactly what Mr. Aldwood is. And I can't tell you that he's some remnant to some creature there, but I have seen them manage to attach themselves to others. There are ways one can lose their shadow, and there's ways one can gain others. And I do wonder you fall into one or both of those camps. I know you don't have that answer, but sometimes it's the questions that are more important. We can sit here and wax philosophy all day, I'm sure. Let's do something a little more fun. You can see there's all these little trinkets and such around this room.
Right.
Why don't you take a gander, just take a quick look around, and go pick up the one that draws your attention the most. Now, be careful, because once you pick one of them up, you can't touch nothing else. That's the game. You can get close, you can stare at it, you can do whatever, but as soon as you pick one up, that's the end of the game, and we're gonna do our wrap.
Okay.
So I want you to walk around a little bit and figure out what stands out to you, and grab one. So, as I'm assuming you stand and walk around the room, things you notice primarily are, if I can get it to show up. 1 second. Da-da-da.
There we go.
Take that off the initiative tracker.
This is going to sound weird. Is this compass a direction compass or is it a map compass?
This is a direction compass.
Okay.
Oh, I was about to say, or is it a drawing compass?
Well, a drawing compass and map compass are the same thing in my mind because they're the compass that you use to the whittly do.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. But
yeah.
I was muted. Whittle-de-doo, the technical term.
Yeah, whittle-de-doo. You know, where there's two pieces that stick out, you put one in the paper, you put the pencil in the other one, you spin it in circles. Whittle-de-doo.
Just doing
That's the word for that.
My notes are being weird. I can't see the whole thing. It's really annoying.
Stop it,
that's
notes.
no bueno.
It's really fucking annoying.
It's more
There we
bueno.
go. Okay.
Did you say it's muy bueno?
It's more bueno.
More bueno? Get out of here.
It's more.
No.
That'd be a pain in the ass. We know that.
So,
We're just gonna...
so as you walk around, you find a brass loop, which are the things that jewelers use to magnify and see tiny things.
For those who haven't been here since the beginning, we definitely did a deep dive on that during one episode to figure out what those were called.
We just might have. And I definitely didn't have to Google it again because I forgot. But yes, it is an ornate brass loop. It has little etchings kind of all the way down the sides of it. You see, well, if you examine it, I'll explain a little bit further. But you can see there's little etchings all the way down the sides of it. Obviously, there's that wooden music box. And on that one, what you notice about it immediately is like you can tell it's a music, just like the shape and kind of the structure of it, but you can't immediately see how to open it.
Cool.
The silver bird cage, it's a delicate silver filigree bird cage, has in the inside a little clockwork bird, actually, that appears to be kind of like fluttering the wings slightly and singing, but you can't hear the song. The clockwork carousel is actually in motion. It's got little creatures of all different sorts kind of moving around it, and they seem to be sort of shifting and changing as they go around. And it's really hard to put your finger on exactly what they are. As soon as you like focus on one, you can't quite tell what it is. You see a set of what appear to be antique keys. They you can tell they've been like cleaned and stuff, but they just look very old. They're kind of inlaid, like they're set into this like gold, like this gold box with like velvet inlays and such in there. Set of 3 keys, all a bit larger than your typical house key. Weighty looking things. Wow, excuse me. Sorry. There is a bejeweled antique hand mirror. And you can see it's just like all different sizes of like jewels and things kind of moving, like just inlaid around the like a silver handle of it. And it's not gaudy, like it's not just like encrusted all over the whole thing. They're placed very well. It looks really nice. Most of them are smooth and kind of flat, so they wouldn't necessarily mess with the tactile nature of it too much. There is a brass compass. As you know, it's a compass, which we kind of talked about a second ago. That has... what you notice immediately is like instead of kind of having like the directions, there is what appears to be like the sun, an eye, the moon, and a hand in place of like the 4 cardinal directions. There is a very large, like I think like a 1.5 foot long feather quill that seems to be hovering just above a very ornate looking inkwell with arcane characters kind of what's the word? Kind of embossed across it. And a set of leather-bound books has they look very normal. They don't have anything like written on the like actual covers or anything like that. They look like they've been worn a little bit down by usage, but they don't otherwise look remarkable. But they give off a bit of an aura, like there's like an odd sense of something from them, something a little unidentifiable. And then the last one, it appears to be a kind of like humanoid-shaped doll made of molding clay. But it's very pale colored. You can see that there's little streaks of other colors kind of mixed inside of it. And the face and like head look very detailed. Like it could very easily be a person. It'd be really difficult to actually do that without tools or anything like that, but it's just kind of set on one of the shelves. The body, everything else seems like very basic, very rounded, but the head and face are very detailed. Those are the things that stand out in the room.
Cool. I would just really like to more closely investigate, just for ease sake, I'm just going to pick 3 things real fast to look at. I really want to look at the quills, the compass, and the keys.
Okay. You look at the quills, which are there. So you go over to that. You see that it's kind of floating above this inkwell. Mm-hmm. And when you look at those arcane symbols, you have a feeling you'd know what they say. Of course, you have to cast Read Magic or something like that, which I believe you have.
I sure do.
Okay, go ahead and boop.
I'll even boop
Magic, please. Thank you.
There we go.
So you cast Read Magic, and you begin to kind of go over these symbols. And you see that they say... They essentially read out that... how do I explain this without giving the whole damn thing away? One of the characters says hidden. One of the characters says mind. One of the characters says outside. One of the characters says books. And one of them says, actually, roll me a knowledge arcana. I believe you're trained in that.
Will do, sure as am.
Okay. The final one is interesting because it is a symbol that essentially means empty or blank or vacant. Because there's no real symbol there. It's almost an etching that is an absence. You can't just draw it. It's not something you could even recreate. But you've studied it before. It's very... You imagine a very like high level thing. It's even very difficult to understand. But it is to mundane eyes, this is a blank space that means more than a blank space.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Okay. And then let's see. The keys next, I believe.
Okay. And then the keys. You should examine them. Still with read magic on. I believe you get 10 minutes per level. Yeah, plenty of time. So you see there's 3 keys. One appears to be made of brass.
Mm-hmm.
One is made of a kind of silvery, like a greenish silvery metal that you can't quite identify. And the other appears to be made out of petrified wood, but it doesn't feel brittle or seem like brittle at all. It seems very sturdy. And then give me a perception check. Trying to kind of examine this without picking them up.
Yeah. Perception.
18. So you get a closer look and kind of trying to see if there's just anything on them that you can find. On the brass key, you notice a magical character kind of on the head of it. It seems to be sort of stretched around the entire top part of the key. So it's a little bit odd, but like a certain angle it really comes together. And you think that symbol means open. And then kind of using that clue from there, you look at the heads of the other two. Another one says lock. And the one that is made of the greenish material says lock. And the petrified wooden one has a symbol that you actually don't recognize.
Hey.
You actually don't think it's a magical symbol. It's probably a character from a language.
All right, and then I think I said the compass was the third one I want to check out.
Yep, compass. Bres compass. Okay, so you go over that. You're kind of looking at the symbols and things. For this one, give me still knowledge arcana. Still give me arcana.
Cool beans.
Nice. So this compass, you could theoretically use it as a normal directional compass. You just, okay, yeah, the sun is north, the eye is east, the moon is south, the hand is west. And you just kind of think of it that way. You probably use it that way. But you don't think this is meant to lead people to help keep one's bearings and directions. It's meant more to lead to certain things. And you get kind of close to it and you start to try to you start thinking about different items, other people, other types of stuff. And whenever you think of like an object, for example, it seems to shift and turn and start to point certain directions.
Okay.
Anything you're liking so far?
I mean, all of these seem very interesting and different. The one thing is the brass loop. You said it had symbols on it.
Yes.
I'm just gonna look at those symbols really quick. I just want to see what they are. The symbols, always curious.
But you go take a quick look at that. The ones you can't see all of them because you have to pick it up and move it to see the ones on the bottom. But the ones you can see, it says, basically says, as in the light of, and that's all you can see.
Well, it's a toughie. I think I want to pick up the quill and the inkwell just because it has that cool symbol that isn't a symbol. So I think that's what I'm going to go pick up.
You go and lift that, and you get this odd sense as you're lifting it that this object is just not what it seems at all.
Okay.
Roll me a will save real quick.
Cool beans. Will do. Ooh, Garbo.
Okay. It's like right as you're kind of thinking, like, what is this thing? Like, there's something not right about this. Not dangerous, just like you're missing something. The whole thing seems to fall apart. In fact, the quill, the inkwell, it all turns into ink, like drenches your hands, and you can see like kind of rivulets like start to like they're gonna drip off, but they suck back up and just cover you all the way up to the elbow in ink. And Clinton's just go, "Oh, it's all right, it's all right. It's not going to hurt you. This is a gift." And he continues to talk, and you can kind of hear his voice very relaxing, but you're kind of losing track of what he's saying as you're watching this ink sort of like pool underneath your gloves, down under your sleeves, under your hands. It's cold, very cold, and it starts to trace lines over your hands, down your wrists, and you realize very quickly that it's tracing your scars. And it sinks in, and it's gone, and something in your mind unlocks. That blank symbol reveals itself. And now, from here on, once per day, you may cast the spell as a spell-like ability, Hidden Knowledge. I had it pulled up and I closed it earlier, so I'll send that to you in a second.
Appreciate it.
I'll send you the link to at least.
I mean, I've got it pulled up on the D20 PFSRD right now. So.
If it's in the compendium, I can go to the other one. I don't think it is, though, because it's from... Yeah.
That's neat.
Let me know when you're done reading it, and I'll explain it more.
I am done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, whenever you... I'm just going to tell you now, whenever you use this spell-like ability, your scars are where the ink is going to come from.
Cool.
To form the tattoo. And it's effectively what this does is it will take a piece of knowledge, and it will then that knowledge will essentially border the Hollow Archive. It won't enter it, but it'll be right on the cusp. So very much out of reach of basically anything.
Nice.
So, yeah, once you get that added, go ahead and boop it just so that way Jack can see it. But
Will do.
But Clint smiled and says, "That is a very interesting choice. I think you chose rather wisely. Sometimes, freedom has to be protected in different ways. Sometimes you just got to keep it out from underneath the eyes of those who are willing to take it away from you."
Very true.
I think you're gonna do just fine in this star event. And the tower, you seem very personable. The star itself is gonna be something else. From everything I've heard, I've done a little bit more research on how that had gone on in the past. There it is. Done a little more research on how that's gone through in the past, and it involves going to ruins and the like, ancient sites, some of them fabricated, of course, but little trials and things set up that require a bit of arcane and eldritch knowledge and power to overcome or to claim those things. And he who claims the most is the victor. But I think it'll be fun. And just to let you know, Team Ravjik is they're staying on the grounds here as well. Since Lamal's gonna be in town for a while, we're gonna be traveling together. I don't really feel we have much to hide from him, but since it is your team, if there's things you don't want to share with them, if you'd rather stay distant and that kind of thing, that is perfectly understandable. That is completely up to you. I just don't want you to feel like you are obligated to interact with him and do anything like that.
Oh, I appreciate it. I think we'll be pretty fine.
Fantastic. Well, there's a wealth of knowledge in this room. A lot of it about magic. Theories on the origins of it. Sorcerer's powers and the like. It's not everything, but it's specifically that section over there. And I don't just let anybody waltz in here, but I'm all right with you taking a look. I just let somebody know you're coming in.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, because I probably will. If you don't mind too, I have an employee with me, an assistant, Rahala. She's really good at this stuff. Would it be all right if she came in and looked at some things with me, because her research ability dwarfs mine?
Roll diplomacy.
That's why I hired her. Oh, wah.
No! Of all the times. That's sad. But he says,
Was there any modifiers?
no bonuses. Because I don't think affable applies. That's just for gather information, isn't it?
Pretty sure.
He doesn't want to help?
That's
Sorry,
the DC.
I thought I'd...
Yeah.
That
Okay.
changes the DC.
Alright.
I mean, yeah, it is diplomacy checks to gather information, which this is not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because even if he's... Oops. Diplomacy. Oh shit, actually, hold on. Looking at the actual DC. Okay. Roll me a diplomacy check for something else. real quick.
Okie dokie doke.
Because it's determining where his attitude is.
Double nat ones.
Okay, so
Double snails? Where did they come from?
Press the snails.
An ice cream scoop?
Now. So as you're trying to ask this, you are distracted because a very tiny little, like, shiny crystalline shelled snail with like a beige yellow body is just like, snailing its way across the shoulder of Clint's jacket. You get really distracted when you're trying to ask him about Rahala, and you kind of trail off a little bit, and he doesn't seem to know what's happening. And then, right as you would normally have recovered, there's a second one. There is another snail. And no, this one is about this big. You realize the other snail is an even tinier snail. An exact copy of the crystalline shelled snail, riding on top of the shell of the other one. So yeah. While you're distracted by that, he kind of glances and says, "Oh, what in the hell? Well, that's something you don't see every day." About your friend, look, I understand this isn't really more about like research skill. It's really more of a personal thing. So I prefer it would be just you for now.
Totally makes sense. No worries here.
I appreciate you asking and not just doing it. What? As that's all I needed for now. I'm gonna head off for a bit. If you wanted to hang out in here, you feel welcome. And if not, then,
Yeah, I think I just might take you up on that. So I think I'll stay in here for a bit.
Okay. So he will wander off and they'll leave you to the study for now. We got what, 9-ish minutes?
Yes, indeedy.
I think Miles.
That's enough time to do both. Yeah.
Miles is gonna take a little longer, I think.
That's fine.
Oh, I was going to suggest doing him.
We'll start with you on the next section, Panda. So we'll cut over to Lamia.
Okay.
Casimir. You had some kind of opening for that conversation?
Okay, yeah. She'll kind of little bow and like, I'm so sorry. I got a little bit of a talk with my boss, but he suggested that we just do both.
She's just kind of pacing, swinging the sword around. It's one of those same test swords. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Get ready to beat my ass.
She just kind of looks really uncertain of how to take that. You're a strange one. She pulls up a buckler. But all right. Sometimes you get what you ask for. Spins the sword a couple of times because you ready?
Yep, let's go.
Okay. So she will make the first move. We're just going to handle this very loosely.
Okay.
Where the fuck did it go? It's gone. Okay, I think I know what her bonus is. So go ahead and just make an attack roll also. We'll just do it at the same time.
Alright, and -1 because it's not my actual halberd.
Yeah. That's a good roll. Oh, for fuck's sake. Load Roll20. We don't have time. Okay. Jesus.
Roll20 is so rude all the time.
There we go. 2. Okay. Yep. She comes across first over the buckler, kind of a backswing, and you're able to parry that and nearly tag her. She's able to block it with the buckler, kind of dances back a little bit and lunges right back in. Roll me sense motive.
Oh, yeah, the thing that I'm trained in, but have rolled poorly every single time.
Don't pick up on it. So, attack rolls again. Come on, Molly, pull it together.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. It's just so funny every single time, Patrick. Oh my god.
Natural. She rolled shit and you rolled natural one.
Oh my god. Oh.
There's an albino snail.
Ooh, boy.
There's an albino snail on the back of your gauntlet.
That's rare.
And you get distracted for a moment and get not a clean hit across the side of the head. It's like a glancing, kind of the flat of it tags you a little bit because you're a little distracted. She's like, pay attention! She rushes back in. And I'm gonna allow you another sense motive. Let's clash a few other times.
She will say, I get it, but look! Alright.
Cool.
Oh my god. Oh.
She's pushing you back. She's actually being very aggressive. Even whenever you're like, hey, but look, she kicks you in the chest and continues fighting. And I'll let you roll another sense motive. You got a better one that last time, but we'll get one more here. Let's see what all I can give you. Okay. So, you are sensing some aggression. You are definitely detecting a bit of hostility here.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where it came from. No idea.
You kind of see it on her face. You can just tell by just the way she's fighting. She's a little emotional.
I can't connect the dots.
And more attacks, unless you say or do something.
No. I'm also. We're doing a sparring, so. Holy hell!
What the fuck, dude?
Wow.
How many more snails?
Wow.
I'm
Tended
sorry
to be
if
a
that
snail-heavy
beats
episode.
on anybody's mic, but this is hilarious.
So she rolled a 2 and you rolled a 1, bro. Okay,
Oh my god.
Panda, what kind of snail do we find this time?
Oh gosh. Okay, you find a snail that the shell on it appears to be. It looks really strange because it looks like it's made out of scales, as it's going in its spiral. So it's looked like it is in a dark gray, semi-black coloration, and the body of the snail is crimson in color. It is a dangerous looking red.
Ah.
Ellie says 3 nat 1s means new character, right?
And it means new snails.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
That's so many. Anyway, so yeah, she's kind of kicking the shit out of you.
Yeah, no. I can't hey, I did say get ready to kick my ass.
To the point,
You brought this upon yourself.
you guys are fighting,
exactly.
and she's starting to just land hits, kind of actually bashes you with the buckler once, dodges out of the way of something else, and she's going for a harder strike and just stops. She's just like, are you even checked in? What is this?
I am, but also this snail.
For fuck's sake. And she turns sharply and storms off.
Oh man.
Leaves the room.
Oh, I don't know where these are coming from. What do I do now?
Eventually, we're gonna find.
I was supposed to get my ass
some
more
god
handed
of
to
snails.
me.
Where are my children?
Snails for the snail god. They're in our snail repository in our Discord, which you guys should check out. There's a link pinned in this chat. Wow.
But
Plugs.
yeah, I think that's where we have to end the session for now.
Oh
Because
my god.
There's a minute till midnight. Not enough time to do another
Yeah.
scene or finish this one. So we'll actually have to pick back up with Molly, with Lamia, if you're going to go talk to her or do anything else. If you're just going to let it go, we'll go to Panda. Shut up, phone.
No, I
you,
guess
you don't have to let me know
yeah.
now. You just
Oh, okay.
Sometime before the next session, because this is our third.
Yep.
Which means next week is... I'm not even complaining. I like Make a TTRPG.
I'm excited to make a TTRPG.
I'm always hyped for that. It just means that we're
It's
not
gonna be
playing
fun.
this. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
It will
So
be
in
fun.
that vein, I'm going to do the plugs. So reminder to everybody that next week is an off week for this campaign, just like Patrick just said. So we are going to be making a TTRPG that is going to be mostly me and Patrick talking a lot of game mechanics, and Panda maybe
He's
paying
there.
attention until we forcibly make him pay attention by asking him questions about the relevance of the stuff we've been nattering on about for the last 40 minutes. Come hang out with us, talk about that, see our mechanics, do whatever, chat, whatever. Okay, we do have a Discord. Link is pinned. If you want to talk about anything, you can add things to the snail repository. If there are snails we missed and you're watching back on episodes, would you like to tell us your stars and wishes, things you loved, things you'd like to see more of? We have a thing for that. Do you want to just drop memes? We got that too. So yeah, hang out in the Discord. There is YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those places you can find us. YouTube, the replays of all these go up on Mondays usually. So if you want to get caught up or you're missing out on us because we're doing RPG stuff instead of playing Pathfinder next week, watch the YouTube. It's all in there.
yeah.
Also, Patrick did really cool videos about Hayethe races and history of Hayethe, and we're going to do more stuff like that and more. There's each of our character backgrounds and other content like that. So keep your eyes on the YouTube. Hit the bell so that stuff shows up. And subscribe and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. What
Plus, we are dangerously close to affiliate
Yes.
on Twitch.
5 more people.
Yeah.
Bug people to follow this, please.
Yeah.
Thank
You definitely want the thing that happens when you hit affiliate.
Mhm.
Especially Ellie and JB.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. 100%.
Yep.
Also, it will give us a reason to put Harley on screen more.
It will. That
Yes.
will definitely give us a reason to put Harley on screen more.
Yep.
Everybody
Get
wants
affiliate,
the dog.
We'll
He's
have to buy
adorable.
another computer with a webcam just for Harley.
God, that's going to take a big ass
Oh, Lord.
donation.
Yeah.
No, no.
All
settle
right,
for
let's see who we're gonna rate.